Well, greetings everyone and welcome to Can't Wait Wednesdays here on the KB Radio Network. I am your host, Kevin Reed, and we have a stacked show for you today, so I'm not going to prolong the time. So we're going to hop right into our Can't Wait. And also on this show, we're going to run down the newly released Oscar nominations that came out Tuesday morning. So, along with our Can't Waits, we have 3 films that are coming out this weekend. And then we're going to run down our, the Academy Awards list of nominees for the Academy Awards. So let's hop right in. Let's hop right on in. Our first Can't Wait this week is a film that it's not in theaters, but it is coming out on HBO Max February the 10th, which is Thursday, in fact. And the name of this film is Kimi. Kimi is an upcoming American thriller film directed by Steven Soderbergh and written and produced by David Koepp. The film stars Zoe Kravitz and Rita Wilson, who is the real-life wife of Tom Hanks, for those of you who don't know. The premise of this film is, during the COVID-19 pandemic in Seattle, a tech worker who suffers from anxiety disorder discovers evidence of a violent crime while reviewing a data stream and is met with resistance and bureaucracy when she tries to report it to her company. To get involved, she realized she must face her greatest fear by venturing out of her apartment and into the city streets, which is filled with protesters after the city council passed a law restricting the movements of the homeless population. That's the premise. Premise makes zero sense, but when I saw the trailer for it, the trailer looks interesting. Plus, I like Zoe Kravitz, future Catwoman, and I thought it looked pretty unique. You know, Kimi is look like some type of AI or some Siri type thing or Alexa type thing. I don't know what it is, but it's a hodgepodge of stuff. And you have this character who is a recluse. She stays in her apartment, don't like to venture outside, and now she's forced to go outside. So you have that element. Plus you have Steven Soderbergh, who is an accomplished filmmaker. I'm not the biggest Steven Soderbergh fan. I know that the film community loves his films. It's hit and miss with me when it comes to him. I liked Ocean 11 and Ocean 12, 13, 14, 15, 16s and all them. All those was pretty good films. I liked the one with George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez. What was the name of that? Out of Sight. I liked Out of Sight. Traffic I liked, but all the other ones I was kind of didn't really get into too much. But this looks like it's an interesting film and is on HBO Max, so really not taking a big risk by watching it. So yes, being released over this weekend, actually on Thursday, February the 10th, we get the release of Kimi. So that's streaming, but also streaming as well as being released in theaters. Let's not forget, we have Valentine's Day coming this weekend. Actually, Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, Monday is Valentine's Day. So, happy Valentine's Day to all out there. All the ladies out there. Happy Valentine's Day. And so we gotta have a little sappy little rom-com, right? Well, here we go. We have one for you. And the title of this film is Marry Me. And this looks like the cheesiest little movie, the most out of left field concept you could think of, man. But you know, it's a rom-com. They all got stupid premises. But Marry Me is an upcoming American romantic musical comedy drama film directed by Kat Coral. I'm gonna say Coral. And is based on a graphic novel of the same name by Bobby Crosby. The film will star Jennifer Lopez and Owen Wilson. The premise of this film: after learning that her on-stage partner has been having an affair behind her back, Kat Valdez, played by Jennifer Lopez, a sensational Latin pop star, chooses to marry a stranger, Charlie Gilbert, played by Owen Wilson, holding a "Marry Me" sign by accident at her live concert. This film is based on a comic, Marry Me, which was originally released as a web comic. So I guess you can say this is a comic book movie. I mean, technically, that's what this is. But yes, the big brouhaha thing: Jennifer Lopez and her beau were going to be married at this concert. They were going to get married on stage. It was this big brouhaha, and come to find out that the guy was cheating on her, and she found out while she was on stage. And Owen Wilson, he had brought his daughter to this concert so she can see it and everything. So one of the songs that she sings is "Marry Me." So she wrote this, had a little sign say "Marry Me," you know, about the song. Now, it wasn't asking a question, but she had to sign, so she had to do something. So I'm describing the trailer. I'm not like I've seen the movie yet, but she hands her dad the sign. And Jennifer Lopez looks out and she sees the sign. So on a whim, heartbroken and whatever, she says yes. So everybody's like, well, who is she talking to? What is she talking about? And go to find out it's Owen Wilson because he's holding the sign. So they get married right there. So the rest of the film, they're basically dating after they've been married because they're complete strangers. But it's a cute little premise. It's a cute little, you know, thing, something you can watch with your significant other. Thank God it's on Peacock, because I don't think I'll be running to the theater to see it, but I will check it out. It will be released this Friday in theaters, as well as same day release on Peacock. So you have two options. You can either make it a date night, go to dinner and a movie and go watch Marry Me, or you can just cook dinner at home and watch it there. You have options, but Marry Me this Friday in theaters as well as Peacock. So our last can't wait of this weekend, we have a sequel to a movie that, full disclosure, I did not watch. And it wasn't because I didn't want to watch it. I completely forgot about it. It's one of those movies that it just slipped through the cracks. I was real excited about it because this was right up my alley, and I completely forgot about it. And I didn't remember it until I saw the trailer for this movie. And I was like, wait, they made another one? I didn't see the first one. My mind was blown. I was so embarrassed, and I still haven't watched the first one. And I plan to before I go see, which I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to watch them, the first one before you see the second one, but I'm still going to attempt to. And the film that I'm talking about coming out this weekend is Death on the Nile. And this is a murder mystery movie, and I love murder mysteries. And so was its predecessor, Murder on the Orient Express. I wanted to see that. And I gotta hunt that down, but I always forget about it. Don't know why. Don't know why. I heard it was good. I believe it was good, but I just never got back around to it. But Death on the Nile is an upcoming mystery thriller film directed by Kenneth Branagh. Is based on the 1937 novel of the same name by Agatha Christie. The film is the sequel to Murder on the Orient Express, which was released in 2017. And it starred Kenneth Branagh, who returns as Detective Poirot. And it also stars Annette Bening, Russell Brand, Dawn French, Gal Gadot, Armie Hammer, Rose Leslie, and Letitia Wright, which rounds out this ensemble cast. The film is the third screen adaptation of Agatha Christie's novel, following the 1978 film and an episode of the television series Agatha Christie's Poirot, broadcast in 2004. This film was initially set to be released December of 2019, but we all know the reason why it was pushed back. So, yeah, we had to wait forever for this. But the premise of Death on the Nile, the peace and tranquility that was temporarily present on the SS Carmack is destroyed after one of the passengers is found murdered. Renowned Detective Poirot is entrusted with the important task of identifying which one of the passengers is the killer before they strike again. Yes, I got chills reading that. I love this. I love murder mysteries, man. I remember reading Agatha Christie back in the day. I love this type of movie, these type of, especially ensemble cast, man. It's right up my alley. This is right up my alley. I'm excited for it. Kenneth Branagh, who I'm a huge fan of. I love his films. Going back to Thor, even before that, he did Frankenstein, and I believe, was it Robert De Niro was Frankenstein monster in that film? I think so. Yeah, it was Robert De Niro, and I love that version of the story. And now he made a movie a couple of years ago. It came on Disney Plus. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was Artemis Fowl. Yeah, Artemis Fowl. That movie was horrible. I don't know what he was smoking. I don't know what happened there. That is one of his clear mixed steps, and a far departure of his caliber of directing, because he can direct a film as long as also act. He is an accomplished actor. I mean, we just saw him in Tenet, even though Tenet is kind of mixed, but he was good in it, you know. He and so on and so on. I'm not going to wreck my brain trying to, but he's been in a lot of Dunkirk and all these other movies. He is an awesome actor as well as director, and he's doing both here. So, yes, Death on the Nile will be released this Friday in theaters, February the 11th. All right, so that's our can't waits for this week. And so let's move on to the creme de la creme, the best of the best, the Academy Award nominations, which came out Tuesday morning. And this is crazy because this is the first year, I think, we've had so many Best Picture nominees. I think there's 10. Um, I think there's 10 nominees for Best Picture. That's crazy. I think that's the most that we've had since they extended the number of nominations. But I think that is the most we've ever had. Now, full disclosure, I have not seen all of these films, but the ones I haven't seen are films that I do want to see. I did want to see when they were first released. So I'm glad to get this list. I know I need to go back and watch a couple of them, even one or two that I did see and I didn't think was all that good. And, now I want to go back and really look at it and see if maybe it's something I missed, because apparently somebody think it's it deserves to be Best Picture. But film is subjective, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And full disclosure, that even if it wins Best Picture, don't mean it's a good film. Green Book won Best Picture, and it was not that good a film. Moonlight won Best Picture, and honestly, it was a good movie, but Best Picture over La La Land, that was a crime. That was no. And I can go back buku films, buku years where the films that actually won shouldn't have won. But that's fine. Whatever. I guess it's an honor just to be nominated. Cool. Let's go through the list. We're going to go through Best Picture, Director, Actors, and all that good stuff. And we're going to go over who all was nominated. Let's start with the biggest one of them all, Best Picture. Our nominees are Belfast, Coda, Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. Those are our nominees for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. I've seen half of these. I've seen half of them, and if I had to go off the ones that I did see, I would say Don't Look Up would be my first draft pick before I really go through and really put, pen to paper and really think it through. But there's a couple of surprises. There's a couple of surprises throughout all of these categories, but it's a couple of surprises there. Dune was a surprise to me. Dune was all right. Dune was all right, but I never really looked at it as a Best Picture nominee. I just didn't see that coming, but yeah, it is what it is. That's another one of those films that I have to sit back and watch again, because the first time I watched it, I don't think I was fully, I'm not going to say invested, but I wasn't fully entrenched in it. I think my mind was wandering. I don't know, but I just didn't see the big picture of it all. I liked it. I didn't think it was good or bad. I just thought it was fine. But it is nominated for Best Picture. I'm surprised to see King Richard on here. Surprised to see West Side Story on here. This is a funny fact. West Side Story is a remake, and the original West Side Story not only was also nominated for Best Picture, but he won Best Picture. And I think that's pretty funny. And that you remade it, and it still was nominated for Best Picture. But hey, it is what it is. I still have not seen it. I've been wanting to see it. So this should nudge me into watching it before the Academy Awards, so I can give an honest assessment of who I think should win. Best Director, the nominees are Paul Thomas Anderson for Licorice Pizza. Kenneth Branagh, who we just talked about for Death in the Nile, he also directed Belfast. Jane Champion for The Power of the Dog. I cannot pronounce his name. He is Japanese. For Drive My Car. And the great Steven Spielberg for West Side Story. Best Actress. Now, this category, it was two shocks. I had two shocks from this list. And I have a shock on one of the actresses that's there, and an actress that is blatantly omitted from this list. So this is a shock to me. Best Actress. Kristen Stewart for Spencer. Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos. Penelope Cruz for Parallel Mothers. Olivia Colman for The Lost Daughter. And my shocker is Jessica Chastain for The Eyes of Tammy Faye. And I'm not shocked because I'm like she doesn't deserve to be there. I'm shocked because I'm happy she's there. Because me and my wife watched The Eyes of Tammy Faye, which is on HBO Max. At least it was. I don't know if it's still on there or not, but it was on there. And we watched this one either Saturday or Sunday, I forgot. And it was so good. It was so good. Andrew Garfield, he was in it as well, and I think he deserved Academy Award nomination. Not to spoil anything going forward with the Best Actor, but she was so good in this movie. I really loved her in this movie, and I'm so happy she is getting recognition and received a nomination for that performance. The omission that I thought was a slam dunk, even though the movie didn't get too many good reviews, her performance in it got rave reviews, and that was Lady Gaga for The House of Gucci. I thought that she was going to be nominated. She wasn't. I'm actually shocked by this. But those are your Best Actress nominees. Now let's move on to Best Actor. And Best Actor, we have Javier Bardem for Being the Ricardos. Benedict Cumberbatch, The Power of the Dog. Andrew Garfield, who I thought was going to be nominated for The Eyes of Tammy Faye, actually got nominated for Tick, Tick, Boom. Should have been for Spider-Man Homecoming, but that's another story for another day. Not Homecoming, No Way Home. But at least he's nominated. Will Smith for King Richard, and Denzel Washington for The Tragedy of Macbeth. Boy, this is a murderer's row, bro. That one's going to be tough to call. This is going to be a hard category. Whoever wins this. Ooh. I think they should just cut them up in 5 pieces and give it to these actors. Now, there is one omission that I thought maybe the Academy would probably show some love and give it to them. My humble opinion, I felt was the best performance of the year, or at least one of the best performances of the year, but he did not receive a nomination, and that is Tom Holland for Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, hear me out. I know I sound like a comic book geek nerd who's just trying to promote a comic book movie, but no, he really had a powerful performance in that film. It was a powerful performance that a comic book movie did not deserve. And to be honest with you, that was an awesome performance, and I thought he should have received some recognition. But when you do look at this list, it's like, well, who do you take off this list? Nobody. Nobody. But maybe they should have made an exception and extended it to 6 and let him sneak in. That's my feeling. But anyways, that is a tough list. That's a tough list. It is hard to debate and figure out who is what and who will win that category. Best supporting actress. We have Jessie Buckley for The Lost Daughter. Andrea DeBose for West Side Story. The Dame Judi Dench for Belfast. Kirsten Dunst for The Power of the Dog. And I can never get her name right. But Angeline Ellis, I'm pretty sure I said it wrong, for King Richard. Another good list. Glad to see Kirsten Dunst being nominated, along with her husband, for Best Supporting Actress, Jesse Plemons for Power of the Dog. The same movie, in fact. Also, Best Supporting Actor nominees is J.K. Simmons for being the Ricardos, Tony Concha for Coda, Cian Himes, pretty sure I'm saying his name wrong, for Belfast, and Cody Smith McPhee for The Power of the Dog. These are, I can honestly say, Power of the Dog must be a powerful film, because it seemed like every actor in that movie was nominated. That is crazy to me. And so that's a film I have to check out. It's on Netflix. I have to check it out. Just haven't gotten around to watching it. Best original score. Don't Look Up, Dune, Encanto, Parallel Mothers, and The Power of the Dog. Best adapted screenplay. Excuse me. Coda, Drive My Car, Dune, The Lost Daughter, and The Power of the Dog. Best original screenplay. Belfast, Don't Look Up, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, and The Worst Person in the World. So, excuse me. This is awesome. We also have another, I forgot to mention, we had another husband and wife duo. Javier Bardem, and as well as Penelope Cruz, husband and wife. They're nominated as well. So there's a lot of couples. There's a lot of gold in that house, huh? And so so those are your nominees for the Academy Awards. No real big shockers. Gotta let it settle a little while. Let it go through my mind and see were there any real snubs this year. I have one, but it's a selfish one. I already discussed it with y'all. But off the top of my head, I don't know any real snubs. I'm not gonna say shocked by, because I haven't seen it yet. Nightmare Alley. I want to watch it. I think it just came out on HBO Max. I might watch that. Tonight. I don't think nothing's popping tonight. At least not yet. So I might watch that. I want to see what that's all about. And everything else seems to fit the form. I know Licorice Pizza, that's another one. I didn't see it, but going by the reviews and going by fan accounts from watching it, they said it was boring. I wasn't intrigued by it, so I don't know. Another one, I'm gonna check it out so I can give a fair assessment. So that's interesting. 10 films. 10 films. Cool. Still should have been 11. Should have been Spider-Man No Way Home. Just to show some love. I don't think it got any nominations. I was trying to find visual effects. Okay, I did. Okay, I didn't scroll far enough. Here's best visual effects. The nominees are Dune. Oh, they won. Doom. You got Doom, Free Guy, No Time to Die, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and Spider-Man No Way Home. It did get nominated. All right, for best visual effects, but Doom's gonna win that. Doom got that, bro. I'm sorry. Cinematography, Doom. That, yeah. Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, The Tragedy of Macbeth, and West Side Story. I think the Tragedy of Macbeth, that's going to be a close one. That's going to be tight, because that was a beautifully shot film. It really was. But like every year, might get shocked. But best original song. Best original song, Be Alive. From King Richard, which was performed by Beyonce. So Beyonce got an Academy Award nomination. How you love that? Oh Lord, it's the song from Encanto. Dos Ouroboros. But anyway, that was nominated. Down to Joy, by Van Morrison. Lyrics by Van Morrison for Belfast. No Time to Die. Music and lyrics by Billie Eilish. Awesome. And Somehow You Do, music and lyrics by Diane Warren for 4 Good Days. So that's your nominees. I ain't gonna read anymore. I'm not gonna go in documentaries and all that there. Animated films. Well, I will do. I'm gonna do animated. Sorry. Sorry. Wait. People. Wait, I'm going to read that after. I'm going to say that best for last. Let's go to best animated feature. See, I'm about to give up, and that foolishness popped up on my screen. Okay, best animated feature, Encanto, Flea, Luca, The Mitchells versus the Machines, and Raya and the Last Dragon. I'm leaning towards Encanto. I loved Encanto. That was one of my top 10 films of last year. That was a beautiful film. Okay. I wasn't going to read this off because it's a whatever category nobody really cares about. But it is interesting in the sense of this got nominated. And look, for this category, that's fine, but now this film can put on its title Academy Award nominated film. Just because it received this nomination. Let's go through it. The category is best makeup and hair styling. You have House of Gucci, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, Dune, Cruella, which I hope wins, and Coming to America is nominated for an Academy Award in this category. Now, I know it's best makeup and hairstyling, but that film was so bad. I don't care how good the makeup and hairstyling is, it shouldn't even been considered. That movie was so bad. And I can understand why people like that movie. I mean, I actually got in verbal fist fights online about that movie. It is so bad. It is so bad, man. But hey, it has an Academy Award nomination. Bully for you. But anyway, those are all your nominees for this year's Academy Awards, which will take place on March the 27th. Should be interesting. That gives me and you about a month and a half to catch up on all these films, so you can really dive in and say, yeah, this deserves to win. So that's it. So don't forget, this weekend you have Kimmy, which will be released on HBO Max. You have Marry Me, which will be in theaters as well as Peacock this Friday. and you have Death on the Nile, which will be released in theaters this Friday. Once again, everyone, happy Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is Monday, so I'm pretty sure everybody's going to celebrate it over the weekend. You know, go out to dinner, go catch a movie or a concert, or go do whatever it is y'all like to do as a couple. Have fun. Yeah. Shower rose pillows in the bed, and look, I ain't gonna go on into details. Me? Oh, me? You ask? Oh, what I'm doing? Nothing. Nothing. I'm probably going to well, I'm not gonna tell. I mean, what I'm gonna tell? I'm pretty, I don't know if she listens to this show, but I'm not gonna expose what I'm gonna do for the wifey this year, but I will make it special for her. Don't you worry. I will show my love. So show your love to everybody, because I love you. I want you to know that I love you from the bottom of my heart. Continue to love one another, not only on Valentine's Day, but every day. And until we speak again, everyone, you all be blessed.